Previously on Destiny.
Destiny! Isn't it amazing that whatever went wrong is not us, but was just destined?
Fulfill your destiny.
There is, however, another take on Destiny. One that sort of solves the numerous issues that Destiny holds in this beautiful but seldom read appendix. A perspective that pretty much negates pretty much everything about Destiny, so then I guess it's not really about Destiny anymore. Background information. So we have a multitude of possibilities. Toss a die and there are specific probabilities for the occurrence of a particular number. The same way there is a probability attached to almost every other occurrence. There is a probability of your plane crashing, you getting promoted, your wife cheating on you, an asteroid destroying the planet, your stock skyrocketing, and you brushing your teeth at 8:09 tomorrow. These probabilities vary on a scale from 0 to 1, also known as a scale from 0 to 100% chance. The probabilities vary based on other occurrences, external and internal. On a personal level, here's where we start. Imagine you're at point A in time and there are a million environmental and historical occurrences that guide the way you think and act. Now, what you do is based on probability. Say you decide to click this video and thus move to point B in time where now you're watching this video. This is your current state and A is your past state. Now at point B you have countless possible actions to perform and each one has a probability attached based upon 1, the kind of person you are, 2, your frame of mind at that point in time, and 3, environmental effects. Say the environmental occurrence looking over you is X. Mind you, X has also occurred due to a series of probabilistic situations wherein of all the possible outcomes, 1 has occurred. Now, based upon that, at B your countless options could be you get up and dance on the bed, or decide to go for a walk, or eat food, or smoke a cigarette, or slap yourself for being stupid. Of these, 1 occurs and you go with it to reach point C. All the other possible outcomes are eliminated and you reach this new state wherein again you move in another path with another countless probable decisions. Now, here's where we incorporate a few principles. The probability of you going and eating food in the next 6 to 7 hours is extremely high based upon your survival instinct. The probability of you immediately deciding to leave this video in the middle is low considering you have an inherent curiosity already, hopefully. The probability of you microwaving a cat is extremely low cause you don't have a cat. Okay, no, it's cause you are not a psychopath with a cat and a weird curiosity to microwave one. The probability of you thus doing different actions is primarily based on your priorities. Things higher in your list of priorities have a greater probability of occurring, while those lower in priority, well, obviously lower. Imagine if getting laid is high on priority, or getting riches, or discovering the universe. What action would you choose? The same action? I guess not. If you ever wondered why this guy is taking a selfie in the middle of his conversation, it's because the probability of him doing so is high because socializing and narcissism are high on priority over other things like talking about Destiny and shit. Lame. Essentially, that's why what we do and the lives we live are based on our priorities. Let's just give our priorities some serious thought sometime. Oh, and another thing, have you heard of this insane book, The Secret? And I mean, it's insane, but there is something interesting about it. So, it talks about the law of attraction. It's the law that states that if you think about something enough and visualize it and think positive in that direction, it'll happen. Like, if you think of wealth all day and visualize it, you will get it. Now here's where we merge that with some freaking sense. So in reality, we have like 1,000 different times through a single day wherein which we make these tiny decisions all through. Not some major ones. The idea behind actually thinking about something very often and trying to visualize it is without actually getting obsessive, it guides your subconscious decisions. The decisions you make when you really don't think you're making some big conscious decision. Like, do I wear a condom? Yeah. That is a big decision. Besides, you last longer. Made me last longer than 5 seconds. Wait, that's not much? Kinda like when you start manufacturing fans as a business idea, you tend to go and notice fans everywhere and scrutinize their design, make, and efficiency without making a conscious effort to do so. Or you probably notice new fan technologies in a newspaper and give it a serious read and a serious thought. Something that most other people might glance over or not even notice, because really, who the fuck cares about fans? So in this probabilistic timeline of actions and occurrences, even your minute actions would gently, almost naturally guide you to where you hope to be.
I wanna be an artist.
Shut the fuck up, son. We're poor and we need paper. Ain't no artist getting no paper. Now, it doesn't always happen that way, so before you start going around thinking you're Superman who can control everything, there are numerous factors, including external factors, that could go with you or against you. That's why the common saying, right time at the right place, when the external factors are conducive to your destination. Also, there is no point trying to control your external factors in every way. They could only possibly manipulate it to an extent, but when some things happen, well, of all the possible outcomes, it just happened. I mean, if we question why some not nice external factor happened to occur and go nuts asking why or why me, then why don't we flip out and go batshit crazy when... Oh my god, 6. Oh, 6. Oh my god, 6. Oh my god. Another 6. I've just been converted. I believe in you, my lord. I believe in you. Because what are the chances? We love thinking we can comprehend literally every single thing way beyond our control. And when we don't understand, it's a supernatural thing. Maybe the only thing supernatural here is the requirement of a supernatural brain to understand the intense complexities, really. Fuck. It's possible there is in fact a threshold of probability, say a 1 in a million chance, that when that does occur, and didn't for another 999,909 people, a supernatural cause is called on. And a possible desire to see a sign. Because it makes you feel so special and warm and fuzzy, doesn't it? And considering it probably didn't occur for almost a million other people, it's not a surprise when it happened to the millionth. It was a 1 in a million chance after all. Now, this is just a perspective, it isn't supposed to be the absolute truth. We all have our little lines of path that crisscross with each other's. Maybe if we figure out our priorities truly, we could guide our own little path and assist others in theirs, and maybe learn from the mistakes we made and know that not everything is in our control, and find some solace in that. Socializing and narcissism are high on priority over other things like talking about destiny and shit. Imagine if getting laid is high on priority. What action would you choose? The same action? I guess not. Destiny! No. Alright, so welcome to ButtY, and here as a channel, you know what we do. We show butts all day, all night long, my friend. So we recently heard news that Melena Morgan has her butt exposed, and we have Emma Watson flashing her butt in the new Beast movie. That's about it for now. Enjoy.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.